Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Getting the licks in the band. Legacies.
What up, y'all? This is your boy DMV Ken. If you hear the wolf sounds in the background, you know we 10 toes down. You are now locked into the voice of reason. Let's get it. So there's a narrative out there that people are saying basically whoever's the WWE champion, it packs the ratings. And so as we know, Kofi Kingston just lost the WWE championship to Brock Lesnar last Friday on SmackDown, premiering on Fox. And Kofi Kingston was basically squashing. And as I read people in a lot of the comments, whether it be on YouTube or it be on Instagram, a lot of them are saying, well, good, Kofi lost the belt because he didn't equal ratings. Well, tell me the last WWE champion that equaled any good ratings. Tell me the last time that WWE itself had ratings back when the Monday Night Wars were going on, like 4 million, 5 million, 8 million people watching. Tell me the last time that WWE has actually been out of the 1 million viewership range, or 2 million at the highest. Let me expel that narrative right now. It does not matter who's the WWE champion. It doesn't matter. The reason why it doesn't matter is because the internet era has changed everything, fam. The internet era has changed everything. And what I mean by that is WWE, no matter what you do, you're not going to get your ratings back up to 4, 5, 6 million again, fam. Those days are over. Your show, first of all, is way too long. Why am I going to sit there and watch a 3-hour show when I can literally go on YouTube and watch every highlight of the show in 10 minutes? And then I was living on the West Coast about 4 or 5 months ago, and the show doesn't premiere till 9 o'clock there. That's a 3-hour difference. So once the show is already going on the East Coast, I'm already getting the content before it even airs on the West Coast by just going on YouTube or watching the highlights. Or if you guys are putting it already on your Instagram, I'm already knowing what's going on. So if something exciting happened that I want to go back and watch, I just go on YouTube and watch it. That's a 3-minute clip. I saved myself 3 hours. So nobody's watching the show anymore. Nobody's going to sit through 3 hours of watching a SmackDown or a Raw and a 2-hour SmackDown when I can literally go and spend 10 minutes of my time on the internet and watch all the highlights of the show and know exactly what's going on. Or somebody doing a review of the show and pretty much telling me everything that just happened in the show. That's why the ratings are never going to be that high again, fam. The internet era has destroyed that. It's over with those days. So people, it does not matter who the champion is, fam. Nobody's sitting and watching a 3-hour show anymore when I can literally watch clips for 10 minutes and know exactly what's going on, fam. So stop with this narrative that Kofi didn't bring in ratings. Brock Lesnar's not going to bring in ratings. Seth Rollins is not going to bring in ratings. AJ Styles is not going to bring in ratings. Kevin Owens is not going to bring in ratings. They can bring back The Rock and CM Punk, fam. They're not going to make a huge jump in ratings. It's just not going to happen. And so now you're seeing WWF doing all the tricks and ponies because now they're going to become slaves to ratings now that they're over on Fox. So they're going to do all the trick and pony shows and put the belts on all the usual suspects that can go and sit behind a Fox 1 sports camera and do the rounds of the talk show. All the usual suspects, all the lookers, all the people that has the pretty faces that can go and sit behind a news camera or a tabloid camera. Those are going to be the people that are going to be pushed to the front and are going to get all the titles, fam. Because now they're going to be driven and enslaved to ratings that they're not going to get now that we're living in this internet era, fam. Yes, people tuned into the Fox show because it's something new. But, fam, that's going to die down in a month tops. It's going to die down in the month, and the ratings will drop right back down, and they're going to have to do new tricks and ponies and stuff to get the ratings back up, which will never happen because we're living in the internet era now. People are not going to watch a 3-hour show when they can literally watch everything in 10 minutes on the internet. It's just the way it is now, fam. You need to be settled in and happy with the viewership that you're getting. And stop making irrational decisions of making changes for short-term ratings that's going to destroy a long-term product or storyline, fam. I'm just telling y'all this, man. So hopefully y'all understand, man. But I'm telling you, now that we're in this internet era where people can watch stuff quickly at a quicker rate, it's not going to happen, fam. And then WWE, because they have the network and they have to put so much content on the network, they're not going to be able to have the time to focus in on these storylines. So you're going to get the same matches over and over and over again, fam. Ask yourself, how long you been watching Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Sasha Banks and Bayley go at it? You've been watching them go at it for about 2 months already. Then they'll go to the pay-per-view and fight, and then they'll just keep going on and on and on and on again. And the only time WWE will really truly focus on storylines is when they start to move toward WrestleMania. That's it. That's all you're going to get when it comes to storylines. Other than that, because they have to put so much content on the network, you're going to get the same matches, the same storylines, the same spills all throughout the year until they get to WrestleMania. And then once they do a WrestleMania storyline, they're just going to continue to do all those over and over and over again, just give you weak storylines until the next cycle of WrestleMania comes around. That's it. That's the product now. And you got to love it, leave it, live with it, die with it, whatever you going to do, fam. But that's the product. So everybody's just going to continue to complain and complain and complain and complain. But the days of ratings is over, and WWE is in that weird position where they got to keep fighting for ratings, so they got to keep making changes here, switches there. And now that they're over at Fox, you a slave to ratings, fam. So there's nothing you're going to be able to do with the product, fam. But with the internet era, with the access to information, fam, nobody on the West Coast is watching it because I can just go on my phone and already catch what's happening before it even airs. And so now you got one half of the coast that's maybe watching an hour of it, or flipping back and forth from it. And that's it. So, I mean, again, the money probably going to come from the networks and then the commercials, the ads, or whatever. But the days of 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 million people watching this Raw SmackDown is over, dog. Those days are over, fam. And it'll never get back there again. No matter who you hire, who you bring back, who you put the titles on, it does not matter, fam. So to squash Kofi like that was pretty much useless, and you just pretty much took a guy that should probably be at the top of the heat. And I'm not complaining that he lost, but to squash him, you took a main event and just threw him right back down to the low mid card, fam. That's crazy. You'll never be able to put the title on him again. So that's my take on it, man. Hey, this is your boy, DMV Kid, and this is the Voice of Reason. Subscribe, comment, let me know what y'all think. Whether it be positive, negative, it don't matter to me. I just appreciate the engagement. I'm out.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. She took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.